Hello, everyone, and welcome back for episode 5 of HutHeads. I am one of your hosts, WabbaPlays, here with none other than BigCountry7914. And today, we're going to talk about all the new content that came out today in Big Country. How's things going on your end?
Things aren't going too hot. The Hut Champs is not going in my favor right now, but besides that, everything else is great.
Yeah, when I was cooking, you're 0-3, but those were respectable losses. They might have been the closest ever.
It hasn't got any better.
Okay, well, so at least you're still a Hut champion to me. That's what matters.
Honestly, this is my worst losing streak I think I've had in an NHL game in years. But you know what? You know what though? You got to take those bumps. You got to get back into it. We're gonna get right back into more games after this, and then we'll see how it goes. But you know what? The NHL season has started.
That's right.
Hockey is back.
Finally, big win for the Bruins.
The Bruins are undefeated, so that obviously means they're the Stanley Cup champions.
They might not lose a game this season, the way things are going. If everything's like this last game, easy.
They're gonna go. What is it? 98-0.
I mean, if the Patriots can do it, why can't the Bruins?
Exactly.
Chara and Brady are just as old.
Yeah, it's true. Same age.
So with the season starting, last time, which the episode posted today because I'm still getting over being sick. I'm recovered now. We have more fantasy hockey players. Now, these are cards that are really low overalls. Like, they're not good to use now. But basically, you stash them, you hold on to them, and every time they score a goal, or if it's a goalie, every time they get a win, it's actually going to go up by 1 overall. So if someone gets a hat trick in a game, that's +3. And the first wave that we talked about last week, it was fine.
Yeah, they were all right.
Like the master was Kovalchuk, which no.
Is he even in the league?
He is. Remember the Bruins wanted him in the beginning of last year, and thank God they didn't get him because that dude's a bum.
But wasn't there that rumor that he was gonna leave at the end of last year because LA signed him, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go back to like the KHL again." It's like, dude, make up your mind. You playing in the NHL, the KHL? So is he even still in LA, or did he go back to the K?
I think he's still in LA, but there's no. I think he'll get like 5 goals. This is hyperbole, but that card's not gonna be good for a while.
No. I mean that LA team's. I mean, no offense to any LA fans, but
yes.
I don't think that LA team's not going to do well this year anyway. So I don't see them putting up many points. So,
however, now there's actually somebody viable, and it's Brady Tkachuk, who he is, I believe, the stronger of the two brothers. I think Matthew, he plays for Calgary. He's fine. But Brady, I think, is the better of the two brothers, and he starts at an 80, and that is somebody who I think is worth the Master Set collectibles.
Yeah, absolutely, because he's going to be the #1 point scorer in Ottawa there, so he's going to get all the points. He's going to definitely rise up quicker than I'd have to say probably than some of these other cards I'm looking at right now. The only one who might I don't know, it depends on how Capo Caco does, but I mean, they got Jonathan Tavares here, but they're starting him out at a 72.
Yeah, well, he's going to do well.
He'll do well, but he's going to take a little longer to get up to those 90 overalls, where you got Brady Tkachuk who's starting out at an 80, where he might, he's got that 8-point lead on Tavares. So looking at it right now, your best bet might be just to go for that Brady Tkachuk and then, watch him just put up points in Ottawa. Ottawa's got something to prove this year, so
they definitely do, and I think they have like a good core with Shabbat, Peugeot. They definitely do have a good group, but I think there's definitely a lot more to pick from this week on the fantasy hockey list. You have some who they started at 79, like Nolan Patrick's pretty good. OEL, he's at an 82. He's probably not going to score a lot, but he's going to be a high rated by the end of the year. Klingberg typically puts up some good numbers. Tavares is going to be strong. Eric Stahl. I mean, I'm like these are good players. And then Blake Wheeler, I think, is probably the strongest out of all of them, starting at a 77.
Honestly, I think Blake Wheeler just scored too.
Did you? So he's already at 78 during this.
I think Wheeler had just scored either within the. I got the game on right next to me, so I think he literally just scored.
So I know we're talking about Brady, but I think Wheeler might be the best one out of all of these. So instead of spending the 10 goal collectibles, which I think Brady's gonna have a good year, I think Blake Wheeler actually might be the one like to try to go for in terms of buying him on the market.
Yeah, absolutely. Even like we mentioned on the last episode is to kind of hold off on buying that pack because you can only buy one pack.
Yep.
So it kind of seems like, what do we got? How many days we got left in it?
I think
Probably a couple more days.
this is gonna be the one, right? Like this is it goes till
Yeah.
October 11th. Yeah, by
Which
the
is
time that the next week happens, will it already be over? Yeah. So next Friday.
yeah. Yeah.
So now's the time. Go
So,
buy it. Like if you were gonna buy it, go buy it now.
Yeah, so you got six days left to buy the pack. So that's next Thursday. So you gotta have it done by next Thursday, I believe. 6 days. So it'll be Friday at 5:00.
Friday at 5.
Yep.
And
so
then
you have to buy that pack by Friday at 5, which is 70,000. Which I think we're probably not going to see any more fantasy cards. So this is probably going to be the pack.
It might be. I mean, we don't know. This is really unique, but like this is a lot of players. And if this is it, like this round, this is the one.
Right.
So Wheeler and I mean, based on like projections, I think Kako is going to have more impact this year than Hughes will, but I think Hughes is going to be better overall. But
yeah, Hughes just actually almost scored himself. So
too bad he didn't get one. I'm actually kind of surprised by that.
I know. So this Winnipeg Devils game is 4-2. So there's some scoring in this. Take the over. 4-3. Oh jeez.
Who just scored?
Winnipeg scored. I don't know who on Winnipeg scored it, but it was 4-2. Just looked up. Now it's 4-3.
If it's Wheeler, I'm pausing this and going to buy Wheeler on the market.
go buy right now.
Just straight up. Sorry, guys. We've also been having a lot of primetime cards come out. They've been kind of trickling out throughout the week. I want to kind of talk about the ones that are out right now, because there's some really good players. Mainly Sergachev. He's an 83. Gibson, who seems to be like the favorite goalie this year.
Yeah. He's hurt. He's not even playing.
Oh, he's hurt?
Yeah, he got hurt in the last preseason game against Arizona, and he's out for the start of the season. Ryan Miller starting in goaltender in Anaheim.
Why did he get a primetime card? What did he do?
I have no idea.
Oh,
no idea why he has a primetime card. He's got a primetime card. He's got the
retro
classic,
one.
Yeah, the retro card. I don't know. Is his like family working for NHL right now?
Yikes! Hashtag flopfish fix your game. I know he's not doing it.
Yeah,
it's just silly.
I know.
But the best card I think out of these, and the best one I've seen in a while, is Duchesne. So
yeah,
Duchesne is good. Like I use his card now. He's on my first line. He's an 83 base, and he's so quick. And his skating, I think, is like a 92, even though it says 91 on the card. Now this one, it says 93 on the card, so that might be like a 95, 94 skating.
For skating, yeah.
Like skating stats. So that's probably going to be like the best card out there, and maybe, not for a while, but like in terms of prime times as far as they go, like that's going to be a strong card for a while.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't know. My honest opinion with the primetime cards is sell them.
Yep.
If you need coins, if you pull one, sell it right away. Because they're gonna just go down in value when more cards come out. So, and I haven't really noticed too much of a difference. Like, I pulled the Jacob Trouba today.
Oh.
And I'm selling him. He's the defense that I got right now in my lineup aren't gonna, he's not gonna push one of them out. So
yeah, for an 82, you can get better in a reroll.
Yeah, like maybe that Duchesne might be the best one to kind of keep in your lineup. But if you really need that coin to kind of look for somebody else that will help you line up better, I'd say sell him.
Oh yeah, I agree. I remember I got that 30K pack and I ended up getting like a Silverberg, like prime time. I sold him for 15,000 like right away. Maybe it was like 25. Either way, like I made up half the coin back. So I think you're right about that.
Oh, absolutely.
We also have a jumbo premium pack in the store too now. I remember you were talking about it on their stream. What are your thoughts about this pack?
I don't think it's worth it. Not worth it whatsoever. It's your chances of pulling anything are very low. I think it was what was I saying? It was like 60% for an 80.
Yep.
Like -1% for an icon, 1% for a gold, 1% for anything over an 86. So I was like, So that Matt Duchene is going for no less than 100,000 right now.
Jeez. Sell.
So sell.
Sell that. Oh my gosh.
So, but
Yeah,
no, that pack, don't buy.
Yeah,
Don't buy.
I agree with that. It's not very good. I mean, it's only 300 points, 15,000 coins. If you need the cards, go ahead, but
Right. But I mean, you know what? The amount of rewards that we're getting out of these comp seasons and squad battles, it's not even worth buying. Like, because those rewards that we're getting are so much better than what's even in these packs. Like, even just like the base premium pack that we get from if you just lose all 3 games of a comp season and just get a pack, you're getting at least 280s out of it.
yeah.
So it's not even worth getting a pack that you maybe get an 80. You could get contracts and healing cards and like 3 silvers, and you just spent that money on a player premium pack that they call it, whatever it is.
Jumbo premium pack or whatever.
Yeah, it's just a fancy name.
It is. Like, I love how like you have base pack then premium pack, and premium pack is like a base pack.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I haven't opened mine up, but how did you do on your squad battles packs today?
Not as good as last week. My best pull was I was Nathan McKinnon.
It's not bad though.
Which
That's
still a good pull.
You selling them or are you using them?
96. No, I'm using them.
I sold mine for like 60,000.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't think he's worth that much anymore, but that was that helped pay for Gretzky.
Yeah. So I got like a bunch of like 93s and 94s that I'm putting on the market right now, hoping they'll sell. I got 20 cards on the market right now.
That's how I was in the beginning of the game. I think, let me check that. Like, I think I'm at 250 cards sold, 247. So,
wow.
That was, yeah, I'm a few more. But yeah, that's the way to go. Sell your cards now. Like, you know, if you like the player, keep them, but they're not going to be worth more than they are now. Buy them back later, like in a few weeks, be a different story.
Absolutely, especially with the squad battle packs and the comp season packs, they're tradable. So it's like, you know, they're not getting lost in your collection. You know, going to the abyss. Like, you can actually use them to make coin off of it.
Exactly.
So not only are you getting coin for playing the games, you can get coin by selling the cards too.
Exactly, you get that like giant like 15,000 coin boost, as well from squad battles. Speaking of squad battles, the newest one is Ray Ferraro, and he's got a 93 team. I actually checked his team out. It's pretty good, but I think it's funny that he's not on it.
Well, that was Austin Matthews. When Austin Matthews had his team, he wasn't on the team.
I don't know why though.
I don't know. It just might be how they're running it, I guess.
Yeah, well, he's got 80 Yager, so he's wrong. And 85 Dreisaitl, so I disagree with his selection. But I noticed that there's no cards hidden here like there have been in some weeks where if you go there, it's like, you know, a card that's not out yet. I think the second special one had Ray Bork before he was announced.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's why I always take a look at the team to see are there any cards that maybe aren't released yet, but they're on there because they're coming this week.
Oh, that's a good hint to know.
Yeah, that's a 2000 IQ move. Thanks, Eric. The Pride of Sweden told me that one. But I've seen some feedback on Twitter about squad battles. Like, a lot of people, like, I like it, but like it's a grind. Like, it's a slog because you have to get 20 shots, 5 goals. You have to play in Superstar. It's like a full game, and like, it doesn't matter if you get a shutout or not. Like, there should be more modifiers that would impact your score, or like different, not like challenges, but like different things to hit. Just because right now it's like you get 5 and then you just try to like rag it for a while. So what are your thoughts on? Are you still a fan of squad battles? I know you're gonna do them for the free stuff, but are you going grinding as hard in them as you have been?
It's I mean, the only way you can really get like that top 50 is if you are doing it exactly at every, like, was it 6 hours or 12 hours that they reset the team? If you're doing it and you're getting those 4 games in and you're getting those max points, I mean, I don't have the time to do that, you know. Even with the 24-hour stream, I still wasn't able to be on top of it. I still only finished as a Pro 1. So it's like, I don't. It's tough to stay on top of that, to be on it. But I mean, get the games in as long as you're in that like elite one, or is it elite 3 or pro 1 like level right there. You're gonna get good rewards. So I mean, that's probably your best bet is just kind of stay around there.
Exactly. Elite 3 is at minimum the way to go. To be able to get some good rewards as well. But I still like that I have that star next to rank 2 through 10 because
Yeah.
pre-release there was like not even 10 people playing it. So
Yeah.
that was that's my hanging my hat on that still.
It's your claim to fame.
I know, right? And then yeah, HUT Champs came out. I know you're off to a rough start, but you'll bounce back. Alexander Edler 88 is the top prize. These prizes aren't good. I haven't been very impressed with them. It was like a low Oshi last week, but
yeah.
I'm glad they're not saturating, like giving the best players the best cards right now. Even though like technically like you deserve it, but like it's nice that they're giving you like a complimentary card instead of like just right out of the gate 99 like someone crazy.
Yeah.
So I think Edler's a good defensive piece.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, like we said before, even if you lose all your games, just get those games in so you can still get the rewards from it. So, I mean, obviously, I'm not having a hot run right now, but hey, whatever. I'll still get rewards from it, and we'll move on next week.
He'll come back.
So,
do you have any new cards? Because I know you recently bought a lot of players. Do you have any new cards on the team that's been making a good impact?
So I sold the Gibson.
Ooh.
And
how much you get for him?
I think I got like 50,000 for him.
That's pretty good.
So it's good, pretty good. And I went back to the base Bishop, who was doing great for me.
Yeah.
Until today.
Of course.
So I mean, I feel like kind of goalies are going to be roughly around the same way they were last year, where it's like, depending on like their size, like their aggressiveness is probably going to be better for you. I'm like not 100% accurate or positive on this, but I'm like getting a feeling that goalies kind of are getting fatigued as much as you use them, but there's no like indicator for it.
Like how it was in like 16 or something?
Yeah, so in like 16, you like if you had a guy like your goalie, they would have like the Z's next to his name when he was tired, and you have to like put the fatigue card on him. But like I switched out Gibson for Bishop, and Bishop was hot, and now Bishop is kind of going down. So I'm gonna, after we finish this, I'm gonna put Devin Dubnyk in. And if Dubnyk starts playing hot, I'm gonna and then he starts to go down, I'll try like put Bishop back in and kind of try to test around with that theory. I mean, because as of right now, I mean, Bishop was lights out, and Gibson started out lights out and then just fell off. Bishop was lights out, and now it's falling off. Now, if Dubnyk does the same thing, I think I'm onto something.
I mean, you'll have to let us know how that scientific experiment goes next week, because I mean, you might be onto something, and if you are, that's
I'll share it with the world.
I know, right?
So
just make sure only for subs to BigCountry7914 on Twitch.
Twitch.tv BigCountry7914.
Promo #ad.
On the link below.
Like, comment, and subscribe. I've been using Johnny Gaudreau, and he hasn't been producing for me on the first line, so I actually bumped him down to 2 and replaced him with Duchesne, and that's worked. I've had some instances of that, and I did just buy Pasternak for like 7,000, 6,000, 83. Still good. So
yeah, is it?
He's really good in this game. He always is, and now he's got like a better celebration, the high step. So he's been super reliable for me. He's really good at like short side snipes and also like backhand forehand, which a lot of players are, but I've noticed a higher rate of success with him.
I'll have to put him in my lineup. I pulled him today.
How can you not have Pasta? Gotta some carbo load that lineup.
Yeah, I know, because I put Forsberg and Dion in for the 10 game for the loans. So
the loans.
Yeah, so I'm gonna like kind of mess around my lineup once the loans are out, but I wanted to test out those two cards to see, see how they are.
Not a
But
bad.
honestly, I really haven't been that impressed with Forsberg. Not like I was with Sakic, which I
Hmm.
still need to get in my
Yep.
lineup. But Forsberg not like he did last year. Last year I was in love with Forsberg, but I don't know. I have him at center right now. Maybe if I switch him to the wing, maybe things will go a little better. Because I think I played him on the wing last year,
I did too.
and he was a lot better on the wing. So maybe I'll test that out for the next couple of games, and I'll get back to you on that.
And worst case, he's gone in a few days. So,
Yeah. So
I also in a silver to gold pack, I actually did one during lunch, and I pulled the Global Series Duncan Keith,
yeah,
83. So again, I don't have a great team right now because I'm saving a lot of my coins, but his skating for a defender is 92. So I actually
that's really good.
yeah, I just bumped Hedman down to line 2 because Hedman's only an 86. So I mean, so far I've only played one game with him, and I don't think he got any stats on it. So uh, I'm interested to see how he goes. His stats look good. It's an untradeable card. I'm gonna use him and he's got 2 synergies too, net front presence and whatever. This one WK workhorse. So I mean, I feel like you can't go wrong with that. It'll probably be a line 3 at some point, but I'm interested to see that card.
So one card that I did have really enjoyed was that Bergeron card.
Yep.
You need someone to win a face-off. Bergeron, that's the card, man. He's lights out on face-offs. I've never seen a card more realistic on face-offs than it is that Bergeron card. He's just fire with those face-offs. So
92 at a base card. That's unreal.
yeah. So
I did bump him down to line 3 though. It paid
I think
me.
I still got him on my second line.
Peugeot with that October upgrade, the hometown hero one, he's up to a 90. And he's just so much faster than Bergeron. And 94 compared to an 88. So I figured, let's bump him down for now. But you're right, Bergeron's like rushing it.
Face-offs, unbelievable on the draw.
I mean, he's the best. What can you say?
Yeah, sure.
So guys, right now, so one thing that we did last week is that we actually are streaming these live on Big Country's channel, twitch.tv/BigCountry7914. So in the future, if you want to come see us live, check Twitter. We don't have a consistent schedule on what day. It has to work around our schedules. It's usually in the evening Eastern time. We've done it on a Wednesday, Thursday. Today is now Friday. But it's an opportunity for you to come and join, be part of the conversation, share any questions. So I guess, Big Country, if there's any folks in your chat with questions now, we can field those. Otherwise,
yeah, no one said anything, so
it's because we're covering everything.
Yeah, a little quiet tonight. I know there's a lot going on with the Friday night shell.
Friday night shell.
So
that's right.
It's been a pretty busy night on Twitch. I know Twitch was just having some issues with like viewer count. So I know sometimes when people see nobody in a viewer in a stream, they kind of stare away.
See, that's when you should go there. Like I
know, I agree.
Yeah.
That's how you build a relationship with someone and bring them to your channel.
There's a lot of folks who I've met, kind of looking lower in the view. I mean, that's where we all start. And, as they grow, I mean, everyone does over time. And it's great to see like how, different people in their channels develop and they go from, like a single digit, double digit and so on and so forth. So if you're into Twitch, go check out those newer streamers on the directory of any game. It doesn't just have to be hockey.
But if you do like hockey, come check out our
yeah, that's right. If you do, well, we're here. So. Great. So, do you have any last minute or closing thoughts?
No, not really. I think we kind of touched on everything, right?
Yeah.
They're just doing another unrestricted comp season this week. I think it's round 2 of it. The unrestricted season was this unrestricted season 2, round 2, or something like that. I haven't really seen anything, in the horizon of any kind of we had the silver comp season last week. I don't know. You have a little more of direct line than I do. So have you seen or heard anything that you're allowed to share with us? Or
I have nothing new. I think they've been very good about sharing it through blog posts for new events. Like I know the retro
yeah,
one came out early, so checking the EA Sports NHL Twitter is probably the best bet for right now. Just because they're posting anytime there's a new event. They always post a corresponding article as well.
yeah. Um, Yeah, that's I think that's it. I mean, I know they released some of the purple jerseys. I haven't really seen. Have you seen anybody use them?
No, I haven't. I saw
So
screenshots, but not actually
yeah.
someone use them.
So I tried to buy one, and then when I got it, it like ended up not being the purple jersey. Because hell, I'll rock a purple jersey.
That's
I get no
weird.
shame.
I think what
So
Detroit had one, right?
yeah, Boston had one too. It was the old third jersey. Before the Winter Classic one, the one before that, the all blacked out one.
Yeah.
It was purple with that logo on it, and then when you bought it, you just got that black jersey.
I don't see it in the collection anymore. I know they existed. I think they took them out.
Right. So I don't know. Was that kind of like a mistake
It
that
might
they
have been.
dropped those, and then maybe I don't. I mean,
Isn't Hockey Fights Cancer? Isn't that Oh, that's October. So that may actually be coming out soon. Usually towards the later part of it's the whole month, right?
yeah, it's usually the whole month.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So I guess we'll be on the lookout for that.
So.
Other cool selfish news that I tweeted out. Speaking of recent updates, if you are a fan of My Boston Minutemen, you can now select that as in-game audio. So, one of the cool things for some of the game changers that they guess they did the audio for our stuff. So now instead of being like the Bruins or the Voltigeurs, which is what I used because it was based on my logo and my team, is now it goes the Minutemen. I'm like, okay. And in your world of Chell player, you can have them named Wabba. So when you're skating down the ice, it'll be like Wabba gets the puck. It's weird, man. Weird, but it's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good for you. I'm like, I saw that. And I was like, I saw your video you posted. I was like, that's awesome.
It was ridiculous. I saw it and I called my wife. It was like it was so nerdy, but it was like stopped everything I was doing at home. I was like, yeah, I want to believe it. She's like, is everything okay? It's like, yeah, it's
I'm just nerding out. Leave me alone.
I know, right? So now, like, because I've gotten some mean messages, and I'm like the ultimate flex because they're like, oh, you spend so much money on this game, like you're such a loser. I can be like, yo, here's a screenshot. I'm actually my name's in it, so get wrecked.
So.
So that's my ultimate flex on any salty messages. Awesome. Well, I think that's all the notes I had. But if you have any questions for us, make sure to leave a comment in the section below, or hit us up on Twitter. And make sure to include it in the next episode. If you want to see me streaming live on Twitch, you can find me at twitch.tv/WabbaPlays in the afternoons Eastern time. I also have a YouTube channel with some EA content and some other things as well. Big Country, where can people find you?
Find me at BigCountry7914 on Twitch, Big_Country7914 on Twitter and Instagram, and then also BigCountry7914 over on YouTube. Gonna be having just regular NHL videos up, not even like the video game. Like I know I kind of was talking like actual hockey before and like the start of this video, but there's gonna be more along the lines of that coming up. If you ever do come to my channel, we talk a lot of hockey. So yeah, keep an eye out for that.
Great, and make sure to subscribe to this channel as well to get updates on when the next episodes are live.
Absolutely.
For now, appreciate everybody coming by. Thank you for stopping by and checking us out, and we will see you on the next episode. Take care, everyone.
Have a good one. Go Bruins.